This also, Heating and Air Coach's Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's on 101.9, 100.5, 1450, WGNSSports.com, and Big G TV.
And our portion of the show brought to you by Sir Pizza, whose 3 Murfreesboro locations offer a huge selection of mouth-watering pizzas, sandwiches, pastas, and wings. Order your favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com. It's basketball time, folks. I'm telling you, and we're about a week late than what we normally do this show. But so y'all have played some games. Usually we just talk about the players. We get to do both today. So Josh Bugg's here, the head coach of the Riverdale Lady Warriors, and always getting the basketball year started off. And you brought some guests with us today, and I'm going to see if I can get that your last name right, okay? Don't tell me, okay?
I got you.
Lauren Flowers is here.
Hello.
And assistant coach, and Will Swindeman.
Swindeman. Yes, sir.
Man, I just
Close
missed
enough.
it. I just missed it. Wow. Well, anyway, I guess we'll start with you, Josh. It's a little bit of a slow start to begin with, but I think you're pretty happy with overall the performances. You got a player out, due back in January, and so I think things are looking pretty good for Riverdale right now.
Yeah, it's been a challenging start for us. We've played a variety of teams, which I think will be good as we prepare for our district and our region. Last night, we started off 10-3 in the first quarter. We ended up losing by 9. But every night, there's been something positive that we can take away from it. So the games before last night, we were talking about how we wanted to improve our defense. And we scale everything. Last night, based on our skill, we thought our defense was at a level 5. So we've just got to put everything together. And credit goes to these two right here. Lauren and Will have done an incredible job since the summer, building relationships with our kids, and they bring so much to the table, and that's why I brought them here today so that they can talk about our program.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about them just for a second, okay? Now, I know Lauren, and I got the privilege of seeing her play basketball. Quick as a hiccup. You still quick? Okay, all right.
Pretty fast.
And how did you get involved with the Riverdale program?
So my high school coach, Lindy King, she now works for Riverdale, and she contacted me after I graduated. I graduated with my master's this past May, and she asked what was I planning on doing. I was like, I'm still trying to figure out life. And she was like, well, do you want to coach? And I was like, yeah. And so she. That
was quick, wasn't it? That was easy.
Very, very fast.
And you got a master's. How old are you?
I'm 24, about to be 25.
Really?
Yes.
Just seemed
it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it just seemed like yesterday we were watching you play, you know? So it goes by fast. And Will, how did you manage to get over to Riverdale?
So I was just really hungry to coach. Honestly, just was reaching out to multiple coaches within the region. And Joshua was graceful enough to give me a chance. So here I am, and I'm very thankful for it.
So how do you what are your, I guess, jobs in terms of defensively? I guess you work a little bit with everything, don't you? Both of you.
Me and Will, we're mainly defensively. We let coach handle the offense and things like that. But individually, I am technically the guard coach, and he's the post coach, and we kind of work with our own groups and things like that, and just develop their skills and stuff like that.
Will, post coaching can be a challenge, can it? Especially if you don't have a lot of experience players with that. I mean, teaching those moves and how to work against a post there's an art to it, isn't there?
It's a big art, and I think it's a lost art in terms of, I think basketball has become very positionless, and I think sometimes the low post can get taken for granted. I've had the privilege and opportunity to work under Rick Insel and Matt Insel for 4 or 5 years, so I know all about the beauty of the post. And I'm just trying my best to implement what I learned over there to Riverdale.
Josh, I think the game has changed in terms of how you talk about positionless with the post. It's become a 3-point game, really. I mean, do you think, is that right? Or I mean,
so
if you don't, especially if you struggle at the post.
Yeah, so we're at like a fine line right now because we do shoot the ball really well. But what happens when we throw a lineup out there depends on who's in the game. They overplay certain players. So last night, we only shot 17 threes. We were 5 for 17. I feel like 3 or 4 of those could have easily failed for a kid like Madison Taylor or Abby Dennis. But we fed the ball inside a lot last night to one of our freshman post players, Riley Williams. She's going to be really good. in the first quarter, we were trying to get it down in there to her and Lockney Brown, and we got some deflections and some turnovers and things like that. So they're figuring out how to play like that. And Will's 100% right. It can be a lost art. And that's why it's going to be really important for us moving forward to continue to work on our scouts. Will does that for us each and every game. You should see the scouts that he puts together. He thinks they're simple, but they're very detailed and they're very good. But for our kids to be able to go back and watch the film and analyze the way we throw the ball into the post, I think it's going to start to open up our offense as we continue to play more games, because we really have a lot of girls that haven't played together.
Yeah.
So
it does take a while. I know there are teams that play through middle school and go all the way to high school together. It sure makes a difference. When you're sitting there and getting ready to face a team, let's see. We went to station camp last night. You held them to 37 points. That's got to be a little bit of a proud moment, because
Yes.
I mean, if you can hold a team under 40, I think you've got a good shot at winning the game.
Mm-hmm. We definitely prided them on their defense. Like, we really were trying to focus on that specific aspect, because we've been struggling the past few games before that, and we were like trying to instill like defense is what's going to win games for us. And they did a really good job. It's just offensively we weren't hitting as many shots as we usually do, and things like that. So
Will would talk about Abby Dennis and some of them. You've got some returning players. That's good to have them, because I think she's a senior now.
Yes, sir.
She kind of helps lead the squad as well. And Madison's a junior, I think.
Yes.
And that's Madison's going to be around another year. That's good to know you've got that, and they both can shoot the ball.
yes.
Absolutely. I don't want to talk about their character before I talk about their game. They bring such different styles to the team as far as culture goes. Madison does such a great job of holding everybody accountable, and we take the game very seriously, and sometimes that can't be a good thing for kids, and I think Abby understands that, and she gets those teammates in a positive mindset with her humor. Honestly, she's the funniest kid on our team. She does a great job of kind of making everybody feel relaxed. And as far as their game goes, I mean, they're both able to stretch the floor so much with their ability to shoot, and I just think that's going to work wonders for us once we get into district.
I know, Josh, you've got Elena's going to be back. Waller's been she's huge in terms of what you can do, extra things that you can do once she's back.
yeah, so last year I think Alana got off to a slow start, and in our Christmas tournament she really stepped up, and in the district she averaged about 18 points a game. And she was voted all district from the coaches, and so she's a big piece for us. And she's a floor general. She's super athletic. I'm super proud of how she's approached her physical therapy and the way she looks in practice. She's getting a lot of reps on air with us right now, so we're optimistic about what that can look like. But we're also gonna take a humble mindset and just understand that we don't have any guarantee that she can come back. So we've got to continue to pour into the girls that have opportunities right now, so that it's going to help our team long term. But we definitely hope to get her back.
And you've got some new faces. Tell us about them. I know Sturbins is. I don't recall her being there last year. Maybe she was, but another player, a couple other players.
3 of our sophomores that are getting a lot of minutes for us, and several of them have started or start every game. One is Riley Sturbins. A couple games ago, she had a 13-point performance, and I think that's a big indicator of what she can do on a nightly basis. It's just a matter of her shots falling. Lauren said it, we normally score a lot more points than we did last night, like 20 more. So just finding that balance. Super athletic. I wouldn't really call her a transfer. That's the world we live in. She moved in from Georgia, a kid named Michael Woods. She had a great game at Eagleville. She is quick as a hiccup too.
Yes, she is.
And her thing, she just needs a little bit more confidence and a little bit more time out there with her new teammates. But she's a sophomore, can play defense, baseline to baseline, can really attack the basket. And then Brenna Barnes, she missed the first 5 or 6 games for us, and I think last night was her second or third game back. She's long and can really do anything that we need her to do. She can guard a post, she can guard the ball, she can shoot the ball. She really is talented. And I think a lot of people just don't know what Brenna Barnes is going to bring to the table yet. And she played some at the end of the year last year. We basically asked her to guard the best player, and she did a great job on Cadence last year in the district tournament.
When you were talking about Woods, when you talk about confidence, it seems like when and I know somebody that has that same problem. If the shot doesn't go in a couple of times, they hesitate, and then they kind of get out of the offense a little bit. But it's your guys' job. You've got to make them realize, keep putting the ball up. It's not, you're never going to score if you don't shoot it, right?
Right.
It's a simple philosophy. I mean, really.
I mean, confidence is something that definitely helps when you have people around you that actually believe in you and pushes you to actually know that you're going to be capable to do the things that you want to do. And so that leads to their confidence. We tell Brenna and Micah and all these younger kids, and just let them know, like, hey, you're a good player. Tell yourself you're a good player. Be confident. If the shot doesn't go in, that's fine. Keep shooting, because it's going to go in eventually. If we're telling them to play defense, attack, or anything that we ask them to do, like, just do everything with confidence, and it'll lead to something good eventually.
Will, when you're sitting there looking at post positions, I would think that you kind of feel pretty good about, you've got young one, Riley, and you're going to be working with her, and she's just going to get better as the time goes on. Really, I mean, it's a bright future.
I've known Riley longer than I've known any of the other kids on the team, because I was able to coach her in AAU this summer. And the first time I saw her in evaluations, my eyes just lit up, because that's my kind of player, is a dominant low post kind of player like she is. So it's a blessing to be able to work with her every single day and try to get her better. And she's such a receptive kid and such a smart kid that she's going to listen to everything we say, and she's going to have a great attitude about it every day. So it's been such a joy being able to coach her.
Well, before you got three people. It's hard to get anything in. Josh, you planned that, didn't you? Where you wouldn't have to talk much, right?
Hey, delegate power widely as possible.
Exactly. Christmas is coming up. You've got a game against Elite Academy, I think, coming up. And then the 20th, who is that with?
Lawson, and then we play Trousdale County, and that's at Portland. And then we are hosting some varsity and JV games at home after Christmas.
You're going to be busy, basically, yeah. And it's good to get all those games in, right, Lauren? I mean, to try to get as many games before the January push, you know. District's going to be different a little bit, and I think it's kind of wide open. I mean, really. I mean, I'm sitting there, I guess. You've got Rockville, you guys, Oakland, help me.
It's just 6 games.
Yeah.
And then same thing on the other side.
So it's important to kind of get things together. One more question: consistency. I know you'd like to see more of that. Is that the number one goal really right now?
Yeah, and I'll put a little pressure on our older kids, our Abby Dennises, our Lockney Browns of the world. They're playing partially to their potential, but we believe in them as a coaching staff, and I know that they are starting to see some success out there. And so once those leaders that have played a couple of years in this program start to be a little more consistent, I have no doubt in my mind the sophomores and the freshmen and the Madison Taylors of the world will follow.
Well, after knowing you and meeting the two you got with you, I think Riverdale's in good hands. I do want to say one thing. Lauren, tell Abby not to wear her hair up in a bun anymore. I didn't recognize her. I didn't know who she was for about a quarter, and then because she's always
looks a little taller, don't she?
Yeah, she does look taller. Yeah, I said, and I can't believe she's a senior. But anyway, it's good talking to you guys, and good luck the rest of the way. And we'll talk to you in a couple of weeks. Now, are you going to start sending delegates, or are you going to still come?
We'll see.
They handled themselves very well.
Yeah, see, I'm planting seeds right now.
Josh Bugg, a conniver. All right, that's the Riverdale segment, and coming up, we were going to have talking to Smyrna. This portion brought to you by Ideas Tees. Will be happy to help you fulfill all of your imprinted apparel, embroidery, and advertising specialty needs. Find out more at ideastees.com.
Every holiday season, Middle Tennessee comes alive